Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And his first look is incomplete. Second and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
Now Allen. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one 28 yards on the ground. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
11. Tony.
And Stroud now to throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he is brought down, but now before reaching the 30. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Landon Jackson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
18.
Now Stroud. Over the middle, complete. That's Farmer.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
11. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Stroud off the play fake. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
They'll try the left side. Griffin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Here's Stroud. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Here's Allen to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This to the tight end, Kincaid. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he stopped immediately there. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, it's Allen. And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
The kicker on
Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Griffin. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
19 Texas. 11. Why Tony? Look the hot.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He'll try and do this himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Now Hill to return it. Oh, nice move. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Luther Burden, 53 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's calls the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Hey, south.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Farmer. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Uno.
Throwing now is Stroud. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Buggy. Right. 11.
Stroud looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Norton. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Tony. Look the hot.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Stroud. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he is caught. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Texans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
That ties the game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Back to throw. Stroud. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Stroud working out of the gun. Touchdown, Texans! A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Bills 14.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On play action, Allen. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
To the air, Allen. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Buffalo.
Looking to throw. Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
That's another Bills. 1st down.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's Allen. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field. But defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick is indeed good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Final play of the half, Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's Norton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
Hey, uno more. 18. What's that?
Operating from the gun. Stroud. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 seconds.
Again, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Farmer. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get Keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now Allen. They're going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tyreek Hill, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, look at the juke. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Norton. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Brings up 2nd and
we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
He finds his man, complete. That's Norton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Over. 11. 18.
Now Stroud. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. The throwing again is Stroud. He finds his man, complete. That's Farmer. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
21-yard line.
All right. Tony.
Stroud to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Farmer. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Griffin looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line.
Hey, south. Oh.
Here's Stroud. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. He'll try to run this one in. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Texans will add to their 4th quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Give to Clark out of the gun. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. That's Norton. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. to throw. Stroud. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of a national audience. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
To throw, it's Allen. They're going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Allen going to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
One final try here for Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for Bills.
On play action, Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Allen going to audible to a different look.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bills.
Back to throw again. And complete, right side to Cook. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. From the 23, here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now Allen, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Stroud looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Farmer. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
On the quick, right? Buggy.
Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. He may go. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He finds his man, complete. That's Norton. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle they go. It's Griffin. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go, let's go. Look the hot, look. 19 Texans.
Stroud back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He had a man open, but missed him, and it's incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 10. And that miss should just about write a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Tyreek Hill with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That's taken in by Kraft. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Point after try forthcoming. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill shedding the tackle. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he is out of bounds, so a spectacular start. One play, and they're up past the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Gain of 36 yards.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was that?
They saw something on film, and he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. You ain't never been a skate town.